Interesting. Now, if you've been talking to your mortgage broker or your realtor this past week, or listening to radio, watching television, or reading the newspapers, you have heard that the federal government has announced 4 new clampdown on mortgage financing, which is effective, as you just said a few minutes ago, Sherry, on the 9th of July of this year. So, Bill, what's happening?
Well, they made some changes.
Really?
Yes. What's happening is that they've reduced the amortization to 25 years effective July 9th. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge because it's going to take some people out of the marketplace, which is always, you never want to have that happen because from a real estate perspective, you never want to have that happen. But when I'm reading the Home Builders Association's national news release, what the government has done is they've done something kind of unique, and we were talking about this earlier, Sherry and I, about how by doing what they did, going from a 30-year AM to a 25-year AM, they've actually increased the interest rates probably effectively by 0.9, in some cases 0.7. Overall, might be as high as 1.5 points without affecting our export market. So all the manufacturers in Canada are not affected by this huge increase that the banks would have, or excuse me, the government would have had to do to control the housing market. So what they've done is they said rather than doing that, they're going to keep the mortgage rates and the interest rates, in Canada as where they are today, so that all the export markets continue to try to create jobs in that market area and export those particular products. What's happening right now is that then by going to a 25-year AM, you've actually increased the interest rate without actually increasing the interest rate.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, you can always get more information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com. Or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
And there's so much more to talk about with this mortgage situation that we'll chat about this as the show goes on this morning, okay? Great.